Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an SU-100M1. It's a Tier 7 Soviet tank destroyer, and it's located on the south spawn of Cliff under the command of FendaBenda. Well, as it says 100 in the title, it's got a 100mm gun. It's based on the chassis of a T-34-85, but the other way round. The crew compartment's at the back of the vehicle, and all the heavy armour and the engine are up front to provide protection to the crew. And that means that there's more space at the rear and less armour, and the crew've got to sort of like damaged. So, battle has started and we're off to a firing position. 100mm gun, it's got an alpha damage of 250, penetration 212 with standard AP, goes up to 258 with APCR. Now, he's taking a very high position above the pass using those bushes. Now if he does get spotted, he's going to have to pull back pretty quickly, but he's going to try and use the bush mechanic as much as he can, try and get shots on the enemy. Okay, from this position it's a good viewpoint, isn't it? You can see the enemy at the other end of the west pass. Oh, tree went down there. I think that was one of his teammates, but there's a Tiger P. Fires one in, gets a hit. 271, it's a high roll. Tiger 1 took big damage, and it looks like he took an Arty round as well because he's showing some stun. There is a Tiger P as well. Fires one in, that definitely hit target. There was no explosion, so we know it struck home. So he's unsighted, he's firing around in. Oh, he got him! He took him out! A blind kill. Going for the Tiger 1. Yep, got a lovely hit. High roll again, 259. That Tiger 1's dead. So 2 enemy tanks are dead. He killed one of them, and one of his teammates got the other. In fact, it was the GW Panther that got the kill. Okay, his team are moving up. A bit dangerous when you go out to that western pass, it really is, because I know from experience, being an Arty player, I've often hit enemy tanks and they move up on that western side. It's just too easy to hit them. But he is moving up. Taking a more advanced position on the enemy. Or is he? No, he's not. He's changing his mind. And I think what he's doing here, well, it looks to me like he's decided to head east, and try and attack some of the enemy on the east side of the map. There's a Skoda T40 at the top of the hill next to the lighthouse. Oh, notched tree over. That gives away position, but it might attract attention. But I don't think any enemy can see him at the moment. Now he's aiming for the top of the hill. There's the Skoda. He's carefully aiming at the ground rather than the Arty. If you try to aim at the Arty, aim at the Skoda, and you're just aiming into where, it will cause the sight to alter because it thinks you're trying to fire a long distance. So much better just to aim at the ground, and when the target appears in view and you can see it clearly, then you move your aim up onto the target, and there's literally no adjustment of the aim. Well, very little adjustment to the aim, so it obviously allows the aim to steady fairly quickly. I suppose most people know that, but it's obviously after thousands of games you do get these sort of little tricks not to aim at long distance but to aim short distance, so it's a smaller aim difference and the aim can adjust a lot quicker than trying to aim from infinity down to a short distance. Okay, he's going to go round the cliff. That's a very bold decision. I've got a Digmax around here already. Now he's got a 105mm gun. We've got a 100mm gun. And we're moving forward. Oh, now we've got a T-37 just around the corner. But he's very low hit points, so we can probably quickly get around into him. We've locked on, and he's gone straight away, just like that. But we will have given away our position. And since there was no 6th sense go off, I think that means that he doesn't have it. But he puts a round into that M4A3 Easy 2 Super Jumbo and kills him straight away. You can see how tough this 100mm gun is. It really is quite devastating to enemy tanks. really the penetration really. The alpha's pretty good, 250, but that penetration is very good. It'll go through most things. Oh, went over a rock there, flipped him up. Now he's heading in this direction. Yeah, there was bound to be a tank destroyer. I was just about to say that. And it's an IKB-90B, the Swedish one, which is very difficult to hit normally. 90mm gun on that, and he got a hit, but he was lucky that he was hitting the tracks, and he's fired another round in to kill him. That was very lucky shooting, because the IKB just kept hitting his tracks or hitting his armour, which meant obviously he wasn't taking any damage. Normally IKBs do a huge amount of damage to the tank. Now there's only 5 enemy tanks left. 3 of them are Arty, and some of them are firing in this direction, but he's aiming there for the IS-2. Puts around him, but it bounces off. Wrong angle. Can't reload in time, so he's going to have to move again, otherwise the Arty's going to get him. That was a close miss there from the enemy Arty. He's adjusted. You can just see the IS-2 behind that statue. Fires through the statue, damages the tracks of the IS-2. Going for another hit, and that worked. 176 hit points, but he takes him around from the SU-8, who actually is in range and in view. So can he get a shot on the SU-8? This will be his top gun. He got his top gun, took out the SU-8. I was about to say, if he can get this hit, he'll get a top gun. And boy, did he get it. Now, the Dickermax is on the heights overlooking this area. There are 2 enemy tanks left. One is a Hellcat. The other is an S-51. Now, there's the Hellcat. We know where he is now. He's over in that direction, but we can't see him. He's too far away. But remember, we've got that engine in front of him, in front of us. And there's the Hellcat. We've spotted him now. Almost ready. We've locked on. Fire around him. Get a hit for 252. Low roll. And the Dickermax finishes the job. So now it's just to find that S-51. And he could be up here or he could be down in the dip. I think he's going to be in the dip. In grid square A1. But we might as well go and have a quick check in the bushes. Instead, actually, FendaBenda's capping. Or is he? No, he's going to go over the cap. There he is. He is in the dip in A1. And the Dickermax gets... No, it was the Hellcat got the kill. And 2 Arty rounds followed in afterwards. And the Hellcat ticks affirmative because he's happy the game's over. So, pretty good game. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. It's a first-class tanker for FendaBenda in the SU-100M1. In fact, it's his first-class tanker because he got the scrolls underneath the first symbol. That indicates it's the first time he's got it. He got a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle. He got a master gunner for getting 5 armor-penetrating hits in a row. A duelist for taking down 2 tanks who did damage to him during the battle. And I think, yes, and then he also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. But best of all, he picked up a top gun for getting 6 kills, and he also got a tanker sniper for getting the highest amount of damage at a distance of more than 300 meters, at least 8 shots, an accuracy of 85%, and 80% of the shots must cause damage. And those are difficult conditions to fulfill. And the win rate for this battle was 4509. So let's have a look at the team scores. Well, there you go. Look at that. Top of the table, 2011 hit points of damage. No high caliber, unfortunately. Wasn't enough for 20% of the enemy hit points, but it's certainly the highest score. And the next highest score was the Hummel, managed 1,188 hit points. Then comes the IKB-90 that he killed with 1,166. Or was that? No, that's the highest enemy score. In fact, the other next highest score was the M44 with 1,176 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, he's top of the table again, 6 kills in total. Next highest score was the GW Panther with 3, and then there's a bunch of tanks with 2 kills apiece. But when it comes to base XP, again, he's got top of the table. That's a clean sweep. 1,032 base experience points. Then comes the GW Panther with 721 and the Hummel with 717. So let's have a look at detail. Well, he fired 15 shots. He got 13 direct hits, 11 penetrations, damage of 2,011 hit points, of which 1,045 were at more than 300 meters. He received 7 hits from the enemy. 2 of them were penetrations, 5 non-penetrations, and of course those are the 2 shots from the IKV just went straight into his tracks, which was very fortunate for FendaBenda, because if that IKV had connected with the main hull, he might have done a lot of damage with that 90mm gun. He also received 1 hit as a result of splash damage, and that came from the SU-8. He blocked damage of 835 hit points during that game. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 6 of them, and did 816 hit points of damage assistance. On a standard account, he earned 22,061 credits, and after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, he took away 13,952 credits. He got 2 bonds, one for the Top Gun, one for getting the Tanker Sniper award, and he also earned base XP of 1,032, got 1,032 for completing the mission and events, took home 2,064 experience points altogether. So not bad to get those awards, and also a first class. I'm sure you'll be sending us an ace tanker with the SU-100 in the future, because it won't be long before you get it. But that was a pretty good round all the same, and a bit of luck there from not getting hit by that IKV accurately. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.